Hi, everybody. I am completely sorry that I completely forgot to record this yesterday. It's been a really hectic, last week was a really hectic week. So I am going to go to screen share here. And then we're going to just go ahead and start. There we go. Okay. So welcome to week 3 of our Director Bound. I will be talking to you about coaching your host to have the biggest and best shows possible. I know I had titled this training looking at shows, but in all reality, if you do host coach your host properly, you will get bookings from her shows. So it's very important to do shows to get in front of enough people, live or virtual, to be able to share the business opportunity so you can add a team member. So if you're doing a show, wouldn't it be better to have 20 to 25 people there instead of only 3? Who has had success in contacting? So I asked you guys, so I want you to comment below this video, who's had success contacting any leads. I want you to post what worked for you and your results in our call to action. We asked you to contact 15 people each week. Who did that? So, and who has more parties booked? Okay. Remember, just a reminder to check your contacts. You don't want little slips of paper all over your house, not able to find the contacts. If info for potential hosts or potential recruits, what's working best for you? I can, so I want you to comment below this video, and I will show you what works best for me. Is I actually keep a binder right here of the people that I contact, and I like paper. I like paper. So here's my calendar, and I put a binder, and I keep track of all my contacts. Let's say if, for instance, I had a party booked. I booked a party on Monday of last week. She wanted to do one in June. And then when I contacted her a couple days later to get her address because I was making her invitations, she actually told me we actually rescheduled the party for October. But what I do is I put that contact info, that piece of paper, in October, so it reminds me, or maybe September, the month before, it reminds me. So that's what works for me. You know, you guys are all different. I know that there's people out there that do digital, so what works best for you? Please share with us, because what might not work for me might work for you better. Okay, just a reminder, Okay, remember, successful consultants do a 3-2-1 consistently. That means making 3 contacts per day, 2 shows per week, and signing one consultant per month. And I think if you do not step forward, you'll always be the same place. If you do not ask, I always tell everybody this. No matter what in life it is, if you do not ask, the answer will always be no. If you don't go after what you want, you'll never have it. Okay. What's comment on this link below on what's one great idea you got from our homework recording. Make it a network. And because this was I had like 4 of the people watching, Please comment below, even if you did watch it. If you're watching this on replay again, share your ideas, because like I said, I forgot to record this. Okay. So you're at a cooking show and you get a booking during your full service checkout. It's important to spend a couple of minutes looking at the bookings and getting your host excited. Here are some things you could ask your new host that just booked the show. What did you love about the party tonight? What products most excited about you? What products are you most excited about? What's at the top of your wish list? And of course, you want them to send me your guest list within 48 hours. A personal invitation is crucial, very crucial. And what's the best way for me to contact you? Text, Facebook message, phone call, email. And when can we talk tomorrow to plan your party? Here are some words that work in talking with your newly booked host. Karen, I'm so excited about your party on Friday. So tell me, what did you enjoy most about the party? And then you wait for a response. Great. What products are you most excited about? Oh, you'll love those. Our goal is to have 15 guests at the party. So the most important thing you can do is call your guests right away tomorrow morning or when you get home from work or whatever. Remember, only about a third of the people you call will be able to come. So you'll want to reach out to at least 40 people. How does that sound? It's common for a host to say, but I don't know 40 people. So what can you do to get her on the right track? You can help her to brainstorm. You may need to do this in 48-hour follow-up call. Some ways to help her come up with a list are doing 40 guests in 4 minutes, which has categories much like our launch list in my recipe for success that come in the new consultant kit. It will get your host to think about the people other than just her family and closest friends. Also, tell your host it's not just who you know, but who your friends know that can make your party a success. I give out small gifts when guests bring in a friend, an adult friend who's not their spouse. I've also used a host scavenger hunt, which I already posted on the group page. Much like the 40 guests in 40 minutes, 40 guests in 4 minutes, but it has a long list of people to invite, which helps to get target guests I'm looking for, like potential recruits, potential hosts, people who live in certain areas of town where I'd like to have a show. I'll attach in the document, and I already did that, to the Director Bound page, Facebook page. This host tic-tac-toe is the one that Katie Hoscheller uses. Notice she has this free space at the top instead of in the middle. She did this for an important reason. You want to make sure that all hosts have 2 bookings and 15 guests. So I wouldn't alter it. Okay. It won't cost you that much. You'll have a discount commission to offset your costs. Oh, it says the maximum you'll give the host an additional $30 for free product. And it won't cost you much. You'll have used the host discount and your commission to offset the cost there. Here's a tweak in the tic-tac-toe where hosts that sign up for a new consultant automatically get the $30 more. And be away with a small gift to get an awesome new recruit. And here's the scavenger hunt I posted on the group page. Give your host the words to use to invite the guest. I love for them to talk me up, or I actually love them talking up the recipe. And this is something, and I always say tweak it to make it your own. The first thing you want to tell your guests is exactly what you just told me. Let them know what you enjoyed about the party and that you've got to see the blank and the blank items she wants for free. Tell them what you love about those. Okay. Hosts need to invite guests in several different ways or do what I call layering the invitation. Some people answer the phone, but many do not. If they don't recognize the number coming through, some people prefer text or Facebook messages. And how much fun is it to receive regular snail mail that is not junk or bills? So tell hosts they need to invite guests in multiple ways. Call them first, and if they don't answer, leave a fun message and then text or email or message them to invite the guests. It's almost the kiss of death for any show if they just do a Facebook Facebook event. It's imperative that they also text or message guests to tell them to check their events. So many people don't receive notifications or events they've been invited to. For mailed invitations, you may use postcard invitations that come in the starter kit. I love sending out current mini catalogs. I place a third sheet invitation on brightly colored paper that gives them a detail of the show, as well as a link to order if they can't attend. And you have, oh, great. My cat is drinking my water. And have ever used, so I also take a picture. Oh, that's what I was going to do. Is I told you guys I was going to take a picture of the invitation that I actually use that I send my host. I'm going to do that. And set up the party fun invitations for hosts and save the detail. Okay. So, and here is this thing needs to come out of here, I think, because we don't have red stamp. Red stamp no longer exists, but you can totally use this as whatever, like invitation program. I use Canva now. When your new host books the show, be sure to tell her that you'll need the guest list really quickly so you can lock in her show. Or you may even say to register it on your website. If you've ever had a show canceled, the most common reason is the host hasn't sent invitations out. So take control of your business and send them out yourself. This is probably the number one thing I've done to make my business pretty solid. Okay. You can have your host send the guest list, whatever format works best for you. There's a template for asking the host to complete mailing labels on the PC website, and you can have your host add addresses as well as emails on the guest list on her host dashboard. You can print labels from there too. You can have her send an Excel spreadsheet or just email or text. There's a great service called Margo, which I've never used. Okay. I've never used Margo, and I think I looked into it once. $10 a month. So it's a good idea to share with your host why it's important to send the guest list quickly. We know that mailing out invitations result in a better show, including more people attending bigger orders, more people who bring guests, outside orders from those who can attend, and more. Think about how exciting it will be when you see our newest mini catalog and newest product. $1,000 show. Yes. Great idea to personally thank your host quickly, like the next morning, by placing a personal call to her to thank her, or a handwritten note. Remember, we are in a relationship business. Make your host feel important, and she will be less likely to cancel. And you might want to include a letter in your host packet that tell your host that while your business looks fun and is fun, your show helps pay the monthly expenses. So canceled shows means a night that you are not able to work. Refresh your host's memory about the guest list. Remember your host of the goal to invite 40 people. Offer an incentive. You might want to offer an incentive for having 15 guests in attendance. Some consultants tell hosts that they will make one main dish for the party, but that's when she has 15 in attendance. And I've done that in the past. And then, okay, don't forget to offer the opportunity to them too. Here are some additional tips for host coaching for cooking shows. Be sure you talk with your host about attendance and your guests for how many will attend. Tell them the importance of getting outside orders from those who can attend. Have hosts tell guests to bring an adult friend who was not invited. And then I give them usually a season's best. Here are some additional tips for host coaching for cooking shows. Be sure to talk to your host about attendance and your goal for how many will attend. Tell them the importance of getting outside orders from those who can't attend. Have hosts tell guests to bring an adult friend who was not invited. You can offer a small gift like the season's best recipe. And I do that exactly with bookings too. For virtual parties, our goal is to make sure there's at least 30 people to indicate they are going to the Facebook party. That means 15 to 20 will actually join the event. Also tell hosts to work on collecting outside orders. It's a good idea to mail a host packet to a virtual host. Tell guests to invite friends to the event. Offer the business opportunity to every host. Many of them may be interested. Be sure to post placing order as well as booking virtual parties and an opportunity. There are some great ideas for effective virtual host coaching in the Facebook groups. One of the best is to create a host of the most or hostess with the mostest group and coach all your hosts for the month at the same time. This is especially great if you are doing multiple shows at the same time. Text with your post should ask guests to invite to join the event. You can offer points or small gift. I will give a gift if they invite a guest who orders on the party. It's up to you. The chat with me about the opportunities is strategically placed in the middle. So they will pretty much have to do if they want to get lots of tic-tac-toe. And I posted this also in the group page. Here's an idea if you need bookings fast. Here's a great picture to post in the Hostess of the Mostest groups or text or emails to your virtual host. Here's a different one. Here's a banner. This one helps to reinforce the importance of attendance. There are a couple different sets of posts on Facebook for virtual groups that have the host tips for each day. Encourage each of your friends to book a party. Here's a different version. Send your party ordering link to a friend who's on. Don't forget, our goal is to be let's become an executive director team by December of this year. So let's all work together. Okay, oops. And I posted this too. Okay. Here's your call to action. Practice what you'll say. Make 24-hour call. Make 15 contacts and do a power hour. And listen to the pre-recording. Make it impactful. So let's maintain the razor sharp focus to move your business forward this week. Okay. So I hope that if you guys have any questions at all, please feel free to comment below. Let me know when you watch this video, because I'm taking the time out of my day to do this recording again, since I forgot to record it yesterday. So anyways, I'll talk to you guys later. Have a good day.